Good Thursday morning. Welcome to episode 44 of the Inside Drive podcast. As we do every Thursday, got Jay Henley with golfwithjay.com in studio with us. If you saw my analytics post earlier this week, there's a big reason why we have that huge 35 to 44 demographic. It's actually more females than males. And of course, we got the upper age demographic as well. The early age kind of drops off a little bit, but I don't think you're worried about that. So kind of in your wheelhouse right now. But again, Jay, welcome to the show. Appreciate you coming in every Thursday.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad.
Tell everybody one more time. I know you put out some information here just a few minutes ago about the mobile fairways and the golf simulator that you're currently booking and offering up to people for parties, birthday parties, graduation events, whatever it may be. Remind everybody what that's all about.
Well, and the big question is it mobile? And yes, it is mobile. It's inflatable. It's in a 6x12 enclosed trailer.
For the mobile fairways.
So what was that?
So a lot of adjectives for the mobile fairways.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, it's bookable, and I've got a few private events coming up here in the next few weeks, but definitely some time to to host an event. Definitely looking at Masters Week.
Right around the corner.
It is. I'm looking forward to it.
Right around the corner, no doubt about it. We need to get you to set it up somewhere in the public so people can come see it, because I'm sure if you see it, it's a lot more oomph to it, because you can only talk about it so much. But if you get in the Chrome Dome or whatever we're calling it, the mobile fairways, you can feel what it's like to participate in that really, really cool piece of technology. So I know you're excited to get it going. But you got your first event coming up next week?
Yeah, next week, downtown Panama City. A little nervous. It's my first one, so we'll see how it goes. You're always going to be nervous
for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ryan. That's
absolutely, right. Absolutely. So, if they want to book, how do they go ahead and book the mobile simulator?
I would contact me, via email, DM me on any social media, Jay Henley Golf, Facebook, Instagram.
You can DM for any reason too, by the way.
There you go, slip in my DM. So yeah,
is that what the kids say nowadays?
Something like that, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, no, they can contact me. It's not quite on golfwithjay.com yet, but I hope to have that on there in the next day or two, as far as just booking online.
Sweet. Yeah. So again, just reach out to Jay Henley if you want to experience the mobile fairways golf simulator, latest and greatest of golf technology. It's not just to hit some golf balls. You can learn about your golf swing as well, get the numbers that you may be wanting to get.
That's
and
right.
Obviously they can book it directly for you as a lesson too as well.
Yeah, no, so I do. That's the other thing. I don't even talk about this. There's an indoor thing that I can set up indoors as well. So, I just haven't, gotten involved in the indoor part yet. But
gotcha.
I've got all this PVC pipe that connects. And anyways, I'm more focused on the experience for the outdoor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, gotcha. But another option, should somebody want to take advantage of it, is you can set up just the simulator indoors.
That's right.
Which is pretty cool as well.
Yep.
Want to talk about the official juice sponsor of the Inside Drive. That is Juice and Sunsets. I got my juice here today. I've got the Watermelon Waves juice in front of me. That includes watermelon, pineapple, orange, apple, lemon, kiwi, ginger, and turmeric. As we mentioned on Tuesday, got some good information about it. Most people aren't getting, Jay, are you getting enough vitamins and nutrients in your bodies, the body that you need every day?
Probably not.
As most people probably aren't getting the vitamins and nutrients their bodies truly need from everyday foods alone. Busy schedules, processed meals, and depleted soils, that's one thing I didn't even think about. Our soil continues to get, the more you harvest something out of a soil, the more nutrients it pulls out. That's why golf courses, you got to re-aerate all the time, because you got to get those nutrients back into the soil.
Yeah.
It makes it harder than ever to fuel your body properly. When your body is undernourished, it can't perform at its best. Energy drops, immunity weakens, and inflammation creeps in. Fresh, nutrient-dense juices are simple, powerful ways to bridge that gap. They deliver essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants in a form that your body can easily absorb, helping you feel better, think clearer, and make healthier choices one sip at a time. Visit them on Facebook or head over to juiceandsunsets.com. Again, we appreciate them being the official juice partner of the Inside Drive podcast. They will deliver to you, or you can go pick up your juices. I highly recommend it. I'm feeling, one of the things I'm focusing on is what I'm eating. Healthy stuff, and this juice flies right into what I'm trying to do. So I definitely, when I have a juice each day, I feel a lot better, a lot more energy. My stomach feels better as well. And then, of course, Golf Plus. If you're looking to elevate your golf game beyond golfwithj.com and get some fitted custom clubs and pro-level gear, step into Golf Plus, a golf retail destination with roots stretching back all the way to its foundation in Dothan, Alabama back in 1988. Coming up on that would be 40 years in about 4 years from now. At Golf Plus, the focus is simple, getting you fitted right. They use industry-leading technology like the Foresight Game Changer 2 launch monitor in not one but two simulators and advanced shaft matching systems to dial in a perfect club for your swing. Whether it is a full new set or a retrofit of your current clubs, but it's more than just clubs at Golf Plus. They're a full-service shop from expert grip work and loft and lie adjustments to quality repairs and a curated selection of top brands. You'll find everything you need to play your best. And now, with its renovated shop in Panama City Beach, golfers visiting the Gulf Coast can enjoy a premium fitting experience and apparel selection right by the sandy beaches. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, Golf Plus delivers personalized service, cutting-edge technology, and gear you can trust. Book your custom fitting or stop by today because the right equipment can make all the difference for you out there on the course. They are located in the shops of Edgewater next to Firefly. You can give them a call at 850-249-2726 or visit them online at golfplusretail.com.
And Alan partnered with the inflatable fairway. So if you do book a party, I did talk to Alan the other day. If you do book a party and you get a hole-in-one, Alan has a gift card to Golf Plus.
You got to remind me to mention that, when I'm talking about golfwithj.com. So a hole-in-one in the golf simulator at a party, you get a gift card to Golf Plus.
Yep.
I love that. Locals working together, encouraging each other's business. That's great stuff. Good to hear that Alan is supporting you as well. He supports so many local businesses here. So go out there and support Golf Plus as well. We're right around the corner from good golfing weather. Jay said it's supposed to start getting a little bit warmer next week.
Oh, yeah. Good. It's getting to be about 70, I keep seeing.
Wow. That'd be good. 70 would be fantastic. I know today is certainly a little bit chilly out there. The wind is up. But if it's chilly outside and you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, there's only one place to go. That is Firefly. Welcome to Firefly in Panama City Beach, Florida, where casual elegance meets world-class cuisine. Whether you're celebrating a special night out or just want phenomenal food with a seasonable seaside vibe, Firefly delivers from award-winning fresh Gulf seafood to perfectly seared steaks in a world-class sushi bar with signature cocktails. Every dish is crafted with passion and flair. Step inside and you'll find an atmosphere that's warm, welcoming, and refined, ideal for those date night celebrations or simply savoring an evening with friends. Whether with an ever-evolving menu and dedicated service staff, Firefly is more than dinner. It's an experience. Make your reservation today, and Taste by Firefly is one of the top dining destinations in Panama City Beach, if not the entire Gulf Coast. Visit their menu online, enjoy fresh coastal favorites, and become part of the tradition. Firefly is also located in the shops of Edgewater. Book now at fireflypcb.com and dine with distinction. Excited to have Firefly and, of course, American Charlie's on board as well. American Charlie's, your favorite American restaurant, also located in the shops at Edgewater. Maybe I should find some more sponsors from the shops at Edgewater. I know Juices and Sense that they
Rocket Lanes.
Yeah, Rocket Lanes. She's new on the Panama City Beach Chamber board, so maybe I should talk to her as well.
Yeah.
But American Charlie's, they sponsor our Athlete of the Week competition, which is a $50 gift card to American Charlie's, which is your favorite American restaurant, conveniently located in the shops of Edgewater next to Rocket Lanes and Firefly. They have great daily specials, private rooms available for parties, 15 TVs for all your sporting events, Olympics starting technically today, but will run through February 22nd. Military and first responder discounts every day. All your American favorites, fried chicken, pot roast specials, wings, burgers, shrimps, all those classic American dishes. Can't make it in? You can now order off DoorDash. They're also making Mondays great again. Happy hour is daily, 2 to 6 p.m. The Early Eagle menu is daily from 2 to 6 p.m., where all entrees are just $14. For more details, just search American Charlie's Grill and Tavern on Facebook or visit them at americancharlies.com. Jay?
Valentine's Day's coming up.
Valentine's Day. I would suggest if you're going to book a reservation at Firefly or American Charlie's, you need to get it done early.
Do you have a special Valentine's Day that you remember in the past?
In the past, yes. Yeah. Probably my first Valentine's Day with Beth. Yeah. And then another one, because as a dad of a daughter, Valentine's Day, it's your responsibility to make sure you get your daughter a Valentine's Day present as well. Yeah. So I already got that taken care of. Looking forward to it. It's coming up, week from Saturday?
Yeah, a week from Saturday. Love is in the air.
You got a Valentine's Day date lined up?
No.
So options. I'm still going to Oh, God, I got to make that happen. I got all these chairs.
Yeah.
I would have to make Everett bring the couch over, and we can just have all three of them sit on the couch and blindfold. Do we blindfold you or do we blindfold them? We blindfold you.
For their sake, I would probably blindfold them.
But yeah, we've been talking about doing that for how long now? Probably a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I still haven't got to pulled the trigger. It's getting the contestants that seems to be the hard part.
You just have no takers. Let's just be honest. Come on.
I mean, I've had Beth help me work on that before for sure. So we shall see. All right, I want to go through this fairly quickly. Apologize if I'm rambling. We got Coach Jonah Hammond coming in at 11:30, so I'm going to get through all the district basketball tournament updates, the regional soccer tournament updates as well. I'm going to start with the undefeated Port St. Joe Tiger Sharks. They will take on Franklin County this afternoon in the District 4 rural. Say it, Jay.
Rural.
Semifinal matchup. They will face the winner of Crossroad Academy and Wewa Hitchke. What's crazy, Crossroad Academy is the number 1 seed in this district tournament, but Port St. Joe is 24-0. So Crossroad Academy must be also undefeated, maybe ranked just a little bit higher.
Is this basketball?
Yes, that is basketball.
Okay.
Port St. Joe has yet to lose a game so far this season.
Wow.
So I wanted to make sure we include them in all of our postseason talk. We're going to start with the 3A Boys State Tournament. North Bay Haven had their first ever win in the regional competition, 6-0 over Fernandina Beach. That was back on Tuesday. Their next game will be against Pensacola Catholic coming up next Tuesday, the 10th of February. And then South Walton beat Wolfson 2-0. They will now play Santa Fe in the other Region 1 semifinal. Again, that's Boys State Tournament 3. On the 5A state tournament side, you've got the Arnold Marlins who will be hosting. We'll talk a little bit more about this later on today as well. They are hosting Booker T. Washington coming up on Friday. That is tomorrow. That'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff at Mike Gavlak Stadium. And I know the Arnold Marlins are doing some cool stuff for the first 40 students that come into that gate. So we'll talk about that when we get Coach Jonah on the program a little bit later on. Moving over to the basketball district tournaments. On the 3A side, District 1, Walton beat North Bay Haven Academy 34-25. Then Freeport beat Walton 40-21. On the bottom side of that bracket, South Walton beat Bozeman 61-7. Crazy score there.
Say what?
61-7, Jay, on the girls' side.
Oh.
Pensacola Catholic beat Rutherford 60-21. So you had lots of schools from the local area, 3 right here from Bay County in the 3A District 1 tournament. South Walton went on to beat Pensacola Catholic 71-45. Freeport will take on South Walton in the 3A District 1 championship game. That is coming up, I believe, either this evening or tomorrow night. Sometimes Max Prep doesn't put the date and the time in the top part of the box, but that's okay. We overcome and adapt. Moving over to the girls 4A District 1 basketball tournament. All 4 teams in that tournament had a bye into the semifinals. I don't know why they just didn't start with the semifinals. Fort Walton Beach beat Bay 71-7. Tough go for a couple of the local girls basketball teams. 71-7, Jay, is crazy.
That's with a running clock, I'm sure.
I would imagine, yeah. And then Pensacola beat West Florida 70-31. So it looks like we got a big-time matchup between Fort Walton Beach and Pensacola in the 4A District 1 girls basketball tournament. Moving over to the girls 5A District 1 basketball tournament. Got a local matchup coming up tonight. Well, not really. Booker T. Washington and Pine Forest will play in the 5A District 1 championship. I know Mosley, the one I wanted to talk about, let me pull that up real quick because all my tabs got screwed up. I know Arnold and Mosley will be playing in I think that's the 5A District 1 semifinal matchup on the boys' side there for basketball. That is a 7 p.m. tip-off right there at Mosley. Should be a fun atmosphere. We had Coach Dario Green on with us last week.
Yeah.
Liam and I have had 3 straight Wednesdays of going to the Gulf Coast men's basketball games. Great games, a lot of fun. Last night was another repeat of a fantastic game. Kind of came down to the wire. Gulf Coast ended up pulling away a little bit towards the end. They ended up winning that game 86-72. They're now first place in the Panhandle Conference. They just overtook Tallahassee State College for that first place, and they also avenged an 86-78 loss to Tallahassee College at Tallahassee a couple of weeks ago. So Gulf Coast men's and women's basketball programs doing great, as they always do. We get ever so closer to the conference tournaments coming up. As I mentioned, Gulf Coast State College 4-2, Tallahassee State College, who they beat yesterday, is now 4-3. Northwest Florida State College, who was a couple weeks ago, they beat them as well, is also 4-2 in the conference. And conference tournament, they're about halfway through the conference schedule right now. But Jay, it's just really cool, and I wish I would have, not discovered that, but took the initiative to go watch some of these games earlier since we've been here, because it's some fantastic basketball. The game yesterday was Gulf Coast got down about 10-12, kind of about halfway through the second half, and then came roaring back. But just we're making some unbelievable plays. The hustle and the skill of those guys that play that game are pretty fantastic. So,
how much are the tickets, by the way?
We haven't paid since we got.
I got you.
I think they just encourage people to come and watch. So
food good.
Yeah. They got great popcorn.
Good. That's always a plus. Yeah.
I always look for popcorn when I go somewhere to watch a local game, whether it's high school or Juco basketball, whatever it may be.
No nachos.
They had nachos too, but Liam's more of a nacho guy. I'm more of a popcorn guy because, I like to dig out popcorn kernels from my teeth for the next 3 days. The Olympics have officially started. The opening ceremony will be tomorrow. The live opening ceremony should be around 1:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm sure NBC will rebroadcast it in prime time, as they always do. It's over there in Milano Cortina, which is in what country?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Milan? You don't know where Milan is?
Italy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
That was such a. That
was a good guess.
Yeah.
It worked out though.
Yeah.
The men's mixed doubles curling this morning got a nice opening win in the curling tournament. Again, that's the mixed doubles. That's men and women competing with as a team against another mixed doubles team.
One more winter, like we're having this winter. I get a bid for Panama City for Winter Olympics.
It's gonna have to be a little colder than it was, that's for sure. And I don't think being here at sea level might be tough to have your alpine skiing and stuff like that.
Up at Southport at the garbage dump. That's the mountain up there. We could use that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What about the ski jump? Same thing?
Figure somebody go off a condo.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to get a lot of snow for that to happen.
Yeah. Curling could be done at Rocket Lanes.
I like that.
So
you're figuring, where are we playing hockey? Got to go all the way to Pensacola?
Yeah, we'll have to go to Pensacola for that one.
I don't know if Tallahassee has a minor league team as well, but they might. So you could kind of cover both. Obviously, they're about 4 hours apart, so that's not ideal.
Yeah.
We do have the my favorite sport, and again, I'm wearing a old school. I appreciate Max DeLinen, who was in with us on Tuesday, getting me this old school Jim Craig jersey. The men's team there in Group C, they get going on Thursday, February 12th against Latvia to open up their hockey campaign. And I believe the women are already underway. They're currently playing Czechia as we speak. It's in period 2. They're up 3-1. You can follow all this along on the Olympic app, but also if you have Peacock, you can pretty much watch any sporting event from the Olympic, which is pretty cool. We don't talk about the NBA very much, Jay, but there was a huge trade yesterday that went down. The Dallas Mavericks are traded 10-time NBA All-Star Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to the Washington Wizards for Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, and 2 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks. That's officially went through. I found this little nugget. I was watching TV this morning, and you remember last year?
Denver Nugget?
There you go. No pun intended.
Yeah.
You remember last year when Luka got traded to the Lakers and it was like the stupidest thing in the entire world?
Was that a Dallas trade?
Yes, Luka was on.
What are they doing over there?
Exactly. Well, here's recapping what has happened since the Mavericks traded Luka. This is everything that they've got for the Luka Doncic trade. Max Christie, Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, 3 first-round draft picks, and 3 second-round draft picks. I think it was a year ago, 2 days ago, when they made the Luka trade. So Anthony Davis lasted a couple days over a year. I think he only played 29 games for the Dallas Mavericks, and now he's gone.
It's my way or the highway. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
And you kind of feel sorry for those Dallas Maverick fans.
Yeah.
It was going so good there for a while, and now just the whole rug has been pulled out from underneath.
Yeah.
But hey, that's professional sports, right, Jay?
It is indeed.
All right. You got your, what is it called?
Well,
No, not that, your portfolio.
Oh, Oh, I got my portfolio.
Ready to
That's the
write?
only portfolio I own.
I know.
Thanks, Jay
We used
Chapman.
to do the on the radio. We used to do you'd pull out all your business cards and you randomly pull out a business card. You should do that again. You still got business cards in there?
I don't know. Is the business card still a thing
I don't
now?
think so. I think it's because you can like tap your phone to somebody else's and then boom, you're in your contacts and stuff like that.
But on Fridays, we would just pull out a business card and be like, yeah, I remember that guy. Remember that?
Yep. When are you gonna start playing the guitar again? Or on the show, I should say.
I've been waiting for an invitation.
It's always open.
Is it?
We've got high quality mics in here. It would probably pick up so well.
Hey, I mean, yeah, I'd love to bring it. You want me to start bringing it on Thursdays? For just a little opener for 30 seconds.
Yep.
That's all I'm good for is 30 seconds.
You play clips of songs.
Yeah.
I miss birdies and beer.
we'll open up with that one.
You got to bring that one back. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about some of the, the Super Bowl obviously is coming up this Sunday. I believe the game starts around 6:30 our time, or maybe 5:30 our time. It's 6:30 Eastern time, I think. So it's probably 5:30 our time. I apologize if I just said the wrong time for the Super Bowl.
It's usually like 6:12 Eastern or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to correct myself here in a second. Yep, 5:30. So the 6:30 I saw was in Eastern time.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some of those prop bets for the Super Bowl, Jay. We'll do we'll just write down for me and write down for you, and we'll see how well we do.
Okay.
We're going to have to figure out a way to track all this. All right, the first prop bet, the coin toss. Heads or tails? We don't have to pick opposite either. We can pick whatever.
I'll go heads always.
Tails never fails.
Gotcha.
That's what all the kids on our teams always say, too, when we have coin tosses. I believe Charlie Puth is singing the national anthem.
Who is?
Charlie Puth. You probably recognize some of his songs. You probably wouldn't recognize what he looks like, but that's okay. The length of the U.S. national anthem. Over 125 seconds is minus 150. Under 125 seconds is plus 110. What do you think?
I'm going over.
I'm going to go over as well, simply because he's kind of a long-winded singer, and I can see him giving a lot more of that inflection and taking a very, very long time.
Got it.
Next prop. Will a scoring drive take less time than the anthem?
I can't write all that down.
Just say scoring drive less than. That's the one where the point points to the left side. Then anthem.
Drive.
That's all you need to write down.
Less than anthem.
It's about time we did something on the show.
I like that.
Yes is minus 600. No is plus 350. There have been 498 drives this season with a score in 2 minutes and 2 seconds or less. Certainly doable. The Seahawks have done 25 of them themselves, most recently 2 in the NFC Championship game against the Rams. The Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown in the hurry-up mode at the end of the first half, and technically the one-play shot, Jake Bobo after the Rams muffed the punt in the third quarter. So even if somebody turns it over on the 10-yard line and then they score on the next play, that's a less than the anthem drive.
Gotcha.
So yes is minus 600, no is plus 350.
Dang.
I'll go first on this one.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go yes for sure.
Are you?
Yep.
I'm going 3 and out quick. I'm going less than the anthem.
So you're saying the yes, same thing?
Oh, you're going more.
No, I'm going yes, as they'll score in a shorter period of time than the national
Okay,
anthem.
same as me. Same as me.
Yep.
Yes.
Because a 3 and out is not a scoring drive, Jay. That would be a turnover or a punt.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Now some kind of unusual ones. Jersey number of the first touchdown scorer. Just write jersey
Odd
number
or even?
first TV. Now, over 10.5 or under 10.5.
Man.
There's a lot of receivers in this game and that have under 10 numbered jerseys. Kayshawn Booty, Stephon Diggs, Drake May, Kenneth Walker III, Travion Henderson, Ramondre Stevenson, Hunter Henry, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and A.J. Barner. Are all those above the 10.5?
I'll go under.
Okay, I'll go over.
Over. Under. Sounds like a shot.
Will Seattle attempt a pass from the opponent's 1-yard line?
Say that one more time.
Just put Seattle pass 1-yard line. And I'll save this tab till next Thursday as well.
1 yard. Okay.
Most people
mean?
they're on the 1 yard line of the Patriots and they throw a pass instead of run it. Yes is plus 550. No is minus 1,000. So obviously the odds are strikingly for that they would never do that. But it's kind of they're playing off what happened. Remember the last Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Patriots when instead of running it with Marshawn Lynch, they threw a pass that got intercepted by Malcolm Butler.
Yeah.
And they're like, why didn't we just run it? So I think that's where they're playing off that a little bit.
I say no.
Okay. No is the overwhelming favorite. I'll say yes, just to be different.
Okay.
All right. Will a Patriots linebacker or offensive lineman catch a pass? Basically putting a lineman eligible, to catch a pass out there. Yes is the heavy odds, plus 600, plus 550, and then no is minus 1,500 and minus 1,000. So what do you think, Jay? I'll let you pick that one first.
Lineman catch a pass. That doesn't happen very often, does it?
That's why it's such a big payout if you were to bet the yes in it. But it does happen occasionally when they report ineligible and all that stuff.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, I'll go with yes.
All right.
Little 13-man personnel with an eligible lineman.
You don't see any fun ones in there, like wardrobe malfunction or anything like that?
There was one on a site I was looking at that said, will you see Bad Bunny's nipple, yes or no?
Let me write that one down.
Which plays into what you just said.
Bad Bunny?
That's the Super Bowl halftime performer.
I don't know who that is, but
A lot of people don't.
What do you think? What do you think, Mulf?
I'm going to say yes, but not because of a wardrobe malfunction. I think just yes because of the situation and all that stuff.
This is like 99% entertainment, 1% sport.
Oh, duh.
Are we even playing football Sunday? I don't even know.
A lot of money's being spent on Sunday, that's for sure. There's some other ones too, but they'd be tough for you to write down. Like which Patriots fan will be shown first, which Seahawks fan will be shown first. And like Patriots, they got like Mark Wahlberg, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, John Krasinski, John Cena, John Bon Jovi, Elizabeth Banks, Steven Tyler, Bill Burr, Conan O'Brien, or Elton John. And then on the Seahawks side of things, they don't have as many. Richard Sherman, Chris Pratt, Will Ferrell, Rainn Wilson, Eddie Vedder, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Dave Matthews, Macklemore, Joel McHale, or Bill Nye.
Jeez.
I don't know where you could actually bet on these.
I liked Will Ferrell until now. I didn't know he was a Seahawks fan.
Does that make you not like him anymore?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Are you rooting for the Patriots since
I'm rooting for the Seahawks because I bet on the Seahawks. Yep.
They're favored by 4.5?
Yep, they've been favored by 4.5 pretty much since the line opened up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought you'd be a Patriots.
I don't like the Seahawks, but the Patriots have also won enough in the last, 30 years, so
yeah,
kind of getting old.
Yeah. And
our good friends Bill and Steve Wiley are big-time Patriots fans. So
oh, yeah.
They need to share in a little bit of the agony.
Yeah.
They made it back there, which is pretty impressive. All right, you want to do one of your things real quick?
Well,
before Coach Hammond gets here, which he should be here any moment.
You're forcing me on this one, Ryan.
All right, do you need a second? Because I've got one here.
Well, mine is short and sweet and southern, I can tell you that.
Short, sweet, and southern?
Yeah, it is indeed.
Just like you,
yeah.
Except you're not short.
Yeah, well, who knows? WBRC Channel 6 News 5 days ago. Authorities in Florida. Here we go.
Shocker.
Said a man is facing charges for allegedly walking nude around a resort and publicly engaging in a sexual act with a vacuum cleaner. What?
Sounds like you.
What is going on here?
The world is a crazy place, Jake.
What the heck? Was it a Hoover or was it is it Hoover? What are some Dyson?
Dyson's the new one. I'm assuming Hoover still exists. That was the big time back in the day. You remember the movie Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Where the huge vacuum was the ship.
Yeah. I just remember that.
Does it say where in Florida, or is that it? Just short and sweet.
I just remember that one time in 2006, I had just bought my first house, and somebody.
We don't want to hear about that.
What?
You just told us a story about that, and you just said, "I remember my first time I just bought a house."
And we were just there for like the first day, and the next thing I know, there was somebody knock on my door, and I open up, and it's a dude holding a vacuum cleaner, and it was like Dyson.
When was this?
This was '06.
Okay, so they were still going door to door selling vacuums in
Yes.
'06.
Well, what
That's
had happened
crazy.
was
See,
that
what happened was.
what had happened was that the lady dropped him off, and so she was going to go try to sell a vacuum cleaner on down the road. Well, homeboy ended up hanging out with me for an hour waiting for his ride, and I'm like, this is awful.
The question is, did you buy a vacuum?
No, are you
Good.
kidding me? No.
Good.
Mm-mm.
Good.
Anyways,
So no other details. That's it.
that's it.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Plot twist of the year. A taxi driver rented a yacht, threw on fake gold chains, acted like a billionaire for the weekend, and fooled everyone, including Instagram models. Proof that the social media era is not about money, it's about the illusion. Fake it flashy enough and the world believes it. So obviously he told them at the end of partying on his yacht that he rented for just the weekend that he was just an Uber driver. That's actually elite trolling in my opinion.
You got that right.
Did I send you two or just one?
You just sent me one.
I feel like I sent you two, but I could just be thinking that.
That was enough for two, wasn't it? Don't you think?
Oh, technically just one.
Yeah.
All right, this is a positive one. Teen swims for hours to save family swept out to sea. If your family is in trouble and they need help, what do you do? Help them. That is a simple ethos that drove a 13-year-old boy credited with saving the lives of his mother and two younger siblings with a 4-hour open ocean swim after the family was swept out to sea. Austin Appleby navigated through 2.5 miles on his own to swim to shore along the rugged Australian coastline to raise the alarm after he got into difficulties on Friday with his mother, Joanne Appleby, 47, brother Bo, 12, and sister Grace, 8, police said. AP reports Austin said he had initially set off for help on an inflatable kayak that was taking water. He abandoned the sinking kayak and ditched his life jacket because it impeded his swimming as he strove for the shore to raise the alarm. He said he tried to focus on positive thoughts as he swam for around 4 hours, though rough seas eventually hitting land at 6 p.m. to call for help. The waves were massive and I had no life jacket on. I just kept thinking, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. We know what movie that's from.
Yeah.
Austin said on Tuesday, per the AP report, and then I finally made it to shore and hit the bottom of the beach and I just collapsed. Though through rough terrain and muscle fatigue has left him on crutches as he regains his strength, the family from Western Australia, state capital Perth, were on vacation and were using kayaks and paddleboards hired from their hotel around noon when the rough ocean wind conditions started dragging them out to sea. They had planned to be out for an hour, leaving their picnic rug on a beach and taking no water or food with them. A search helicopter eventually found the mom and two children wearing life jackets clinging to a paddleboard at 8:30 p.m. They had drifted 9 miles offshore from Quindaloop in the state after spending up to 10 hours struggling in the water. Jonah's here, so I'm going to text him real quick. Oh, actually, no, he's not here. He's just running a couple minutes behind, so give me some time to get through this story and maybe
That's
one
a
more.
miracle. That's a miracle.
The actions of the 13-year-old boy cannot be praised highly enough. His determination and courage ultimately saved the lives of his mother and siblings, Police Inspector James Bradley said. Joanne Appleby told reporters she sent her oldest child for help because she could not leave the three children. Something had to be done for the teenage son. Something had to be done, and her teenage son was just the person for the task. One of the hardest decisions I had ever had to say to Austin. Excuse me. Try to get to shore and get some help. This could get serious really quickly, she told Australian Broadcasting Corporation. With the words of encouragement to drive him, the teenager made it through adversity, all to save his family from disaster.
He could have easily went down under.
Is that a pun?
Down under.
Nice.
There are a bunch of great white sharks there, though, in Australia, isn't that?
There's a lot of bad stuff at Australia.
Is there?
Yeah, I mean, like on the mainland, it's the most poisonous snake and spider place in the entire world.
Because, like, it's summer there now.
Yeah, it's the
right?
opposite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, talk about having one on the rest of your family for the rest of your life. Remember that time I swam for 4 hours to save y'all? Yeah, go do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, but also shows like what humans can actually do.
That's right.
You know, when it matters.
That's
and
right.
the perseverance and strength that we all have that maybe we don't realize we have until you're put into a situation where you can't accept anything else.
Fight or flight. Flight or fight.
Fight or flight. Yep.
Yeah.
He obviously had the fight, that's for sure.
Sure did.
But this stuff that was a really cool story.
Really cool.
All right, this is we'll do this until Coach Jonah gets here. And as soon as he gets here, we're going to take a quick break, talk about one of our sponsors, and then come back and he'll be on the show with us. This is called Outdated and Weird Laws You Can Still Be Charged With. Alabama, no dominoes on Sunday. Jay, don't move to Alabama if you want to play dominoes on Sundays. In Alabama, it's illegal to pretend to be a religious figure. You also can't pretend to be a minister, nun, priest, or rabbi. On that religious note, you also can't play dominoes on Sunday, or hunt, shoot, play cards, or race. In Alaska, there's no drinking at a bar, basically. Alabama statute says an intoxicated person may not knowingly enter or camp out where alcohol is sold, which means you can't get drunk in a bar and remain on premises, but you also can't drive home. I'm guessing they don't have a ton of Ubers out there. So what do? Walk?
I guess so.
Can't hang out. Maybe that encourages people to walk. Maybe there's not a lot of bars, close by. Or maybe there is a lot of bars close by to communities and all that.
That's all you can do in Alaska this time of year, right?
Yep, and skate or whatever.
Yeah. Jeez.
Arizona, you need a permit to feed garbage. In Arizona, it is illegal to feed garbage to pigs without a permit to feed them garbage. Although they're pigs you plan on eating yourself, you don't need a permit. Also, fake drugs are illegal in Arizona, as are most real ones. It's a fake drug.
Dang.
It's weird.
No kidding.
Arkansas, no pinball winning streaks. Arkansas made it illegal for a pinball machine to give away more than 25 free games to a player in one sitting. According to the Arkansas State Legislature, the statute aims to prohibit machines that encourage gambling.
Seems like the pig law should have been in Arkansas.
Nice. No, probably. Well, yeah, they want to grow their pigs, that's for sure. California, destroy that frog. In California, there's a health code that likely comes from a county fair and frog jumping jubilee. But this weird law goes like this. That's Coach real quick. He's probably trying to get in.
You mean run over there?
Yeah, just go real quick if you can.
I got it.
And then,
what about Florida, though?
let me get to Florida.
We're a free state, right?
If we have time at the end, we'll dive into Florida. So I actually didn't plan on getting into that one today, but. All right, as soon as Jay and Coach Jonah get back, we'll probably go ahead and take a quick break. I'll talk about one of our sponsors really fast. And then when we get back, we'll have Coach Jonah Hammond and Jay Hanley back in on the show with us. We're going to talk about Panhandle Credit Union. They are all about quality relationships, whether it is donating to a community event, sponsoring your child's sports teams. They are here in the community to help us out. Check out their great banking products, loans, savings, and checking accounts, mortgages, whatever your financial needs are in the our Panhandle Credit Union can handle it. Visit any branch location or head on over to panhandlecreditunion.com. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break. Episode 44 of the Inside Drive podcast. We'll be right back with Coach Jonah Hammond from the Arnold Marlins Boys Varsity Soccer team. And welcome back, episode 44 of the Inside Drive podcast. Excited to have our good friend of the show, Coach Jonah Hammond. He's the varsity boys head soccer coach for the Arnold Marlins. Coach, thank you. I know you're a busy guy. Thanks for making some time to come chat before a huge game for you guys coming up tomorrow.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course. Obviously, another great season, and the district championship for you guys starts tomorrow, and you're the number one seed in the 5A region. Another great season and district championship. You guys are the number one seed in the 5A Region 1 part of the bracket. How important was it for you and your team to earn that number one seed?
It was very important. We want to win every game,
Yep.
and I think by doing that with the schedule we play, that's kind of what's expected. What I don't think was expected was the team that we'd be playing and how
That's my next question.
shaped out with FHSAA and their hidden system of scoring.
Yep. With that being said, your round one matchup is a familiar opponent in Booker T, Washington, which, if I recall correctly, many times has been the region championship game. Does that help or hurt you? Obviously, both teams know the other team's program real well.
Yeah, it's a great question. So we've played them the last 3 years and in the regionals. So that's determined, who kind of moves on and goes and plays in the Final Four. And for us, it's been the state championship. So going back 3 years ago, we beat them in the district semifinals 3-1, pretty easy win. And then we fell apart after a 2-0 lead in the semifinals of the regional tournament, and we lost 3-2. After that, we bounced back. We beat them. Well, actually, we played them the very next year in a district championship and lost in a PK shootout. We knew we had the number 1 seed secured there, so it didn't show them too much, didn't really make too many adjustments. We end up losing in a PK shootout, and we go on to beat them in the regional final 2-0, and then last year in extra time 2-1. So they won their district. They've beat 2 teams that are ranked above them. How they've finished in the 8th seed, we don't know, but we're ready. I mean, from here on out, you're going to play tough teams.
Yep, regardless of who your opponent is.
Yeah.
You're obviously going for a three-peat in the 5A state championship. Does that add extra pressure to this season? And if so, how do you manage it as the head coach with your team?
Yeah, I think we've created a standard. We call it the gold standard for soccer in the Panhandle. And so it's just part of what we do. There's really no more pressure on us than in years before. We're going to go out there and prepare in training. We're going to do everything we can so that we know what the opponent's going to do. And so if we do that and we go out there and we play to our ability, we should be successful. But soccer's a crazy game. You don't show up one night.
Yep.
You get 20 chances, you don't score, and the other team gets 1 and they score, you lose. So, anything can happen. We understand that. We just have to go out there. Pressure's for the unprepared. We're going to be prepared and just hope the ball falls in the back of the net for us.
There you go. Finish those chances in front of the net. That's what it's all about. Like Herb Brooks said in 1980 Olympic hockey team, just do your job. That's all you got to do, and the rest will take care of itself.
Yep.
I know before the season we talked multiple times, and you had a lot of injuries going into the season. How is the overall health of your team at this current moment?
Yeah, it's good. Other than a few people sick with the cold that's going around, I think that's the toughest thing. But we're all healthy. We're ready to go. Other than a couple people that are sick, but they'll tough it out.
Yep, flu game.
So. We the other night, we have a sports scientist working with us, and a good friend of mine, Dr. Merritt, and he does some amazing things with cross country and track athletes, and worked with Alabama football. And so anyway, he did his sports science stuff, and we did ice baths on I believe it was Wednesday night. Just the timing and everything he asked us to do for that. So, we didn't have ice baths. So about 6 o'clock, the guys got in the ocean.
Nice.
And
nice.
It was 60 seconds in the ocean, run for 2 minutes, and do that 3 times. So got some good video of that. It's hilarious. Some of the guys getting in, but it's just part of the dedication. We're going to do anything we can to get the win.
And ice baths are so good for the body, inflammation, and just getting your heart, your vessels, and all that stuff. So that's great stuff. Cool to hear that. I did have a couple of questions from some listeners that they wanted me to ask you.
Sure.
In the district tournament, a couple of us were at that game. They noticed a lot of people on the sidelines with you guys. Maybe coaches, maybe not. Who were all those people with you, if you can speak to it, and what did they do during a game and during the week leading up to the game, etc.?
Yeah, so we have several coaches. One is Taylor Bradley. He played for me when I started coaching at Arnold. He is now the assistant to the AD there. He knows how I coach because again he's
Yep.
played for me, and he's been an assistant. He is kind of the guy that the boys can go to during school or talk to, maybe when they don't feel like they can talk to coach, right? Or
Gotcha.
coach is mad at them, and so he gives them a different perspective from
Yeah.
somebody who's
It's
played for him.
important for sure.
So, and then Dr. Merritt is out there. He played a big role in getting us ready last year for the playoffs. Thomas, who scored that amazing goal against Fleming Island from the corner, he was injured, and Dr. Merritt worked with him to get him back, as he does with a lot of our athletes, to get him back out there on the field. Corey Kurspel, whose son played for me, he's also works with track and cross country. His son's running at University of Florida right now, and so
Sam and Levi, right?
Sam and Levi that's Dr. Merritt's kids, but Jonah Kurspel is
Gotcha.
the one that's at Florida. So he also played soccer at NC State. We have Coach Rio, who's our goalkeeper coach, who has done an amazing job with the goalkeepers the last few years. My dad's over there with us in a supporting role, and Coach Anthony as well, who works in the club and just is a young guy, very very knowledgeable in soccer. And then last, Coach Brian, who's been there for a while. He's like the trainer and the healer on the team. So he'll do yoga with the boys, help them stretch out, massage out any. So we have a coach for pretty much everything there.
You've got and that's probably obviously a very important part of why you guys have been so successful.
Correct.
Is to have that dedication from not only you but all these staff members that are each piece is so important to y'all's ability to win games out there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's cool to see that you have that kind of support as well, not only just from the school but the community as well, to help give these boys the best opportunity that they have. So
Right.
One more listener question. Obviously, you opened with North Bayhaven. They're having a great season. They won their opening regional match as well. Is there much of a difference between the top teams in 3A, 4A, and 5A?
1,000%.
Okay.
I mean, it's not even close, and that's not taking anything away from North Bayhaven.
Yep.
I think North Bayhaven's a great team. My team goes out there and we supported them in their district shootout against Florida High. We're still pulling for them. A lot of those guys, I mean, a majority of that team I coach in the club.
Part of your club.
And so we're pulling for them. But yeah, I think when you look at the rankings, first of all, we're in the toughest region in high school soccer, at least in Florida. Our region has the top 15 teams in our class are in our region. And so when you look at some of those rankings, I mean, North Bay had a pretty easy one against Fernandinho Beach, where I think they won 6-0. I think the other team had one shot. They're going to play South Walton possibly in the regional final, a team that we beat 4-5-1. So it's a much easier road. I think when you look at 4A, easy road. I know Bay.
And y'all used to be in 4A, right?
We were in 4A. Yeah, we won the 4A state championship, and then next year went to 5A. But yeah, ours is tough. I think North Bayhaven. I think they should win the regional championship and go to the Final Four this year. If they don't, that will be a failed season for them. And
Gotcha.
So they will be the second boys team to ever do that. So they should win those games by a few goals.
Good.
On their way.
Exciting
there.
for the area for sure.
Oh, big time.
But yeah, just a huge drop off from each level. Is that basically because the amount of players that are at that school, you just have a bigger pool to pull from, or is it more tied to like the teams that are in those regions?
I think it's the teams that are
in that classification.
I think it's the teams that are in those classifications, and maybe what the coaches have built there. You can look at McClay in 2A and what they've done, and they beat teams in 4, 5, and 6A. So it just really depends on the school, the location, and just having some luck with a bunch of kids go to your school. But it's two totally different tournaments.
Gotcha. That makes perfect sense. Appreciate you elaborating on that.
Yeah.
Who are some of the players that have carried your team so far this year? I mean, obviously it takes an entire 11 out there to win games, but who are some of the people that maybe you'd like to highlight? And I'm not saying this to say anybody else is, any less highlightable, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I mean, I can't highlight one or two people, and I think that's the good thing about our team.
Yeah.
I think there's 12 guys that have, out of 25, that have really stepped up and made an impact. And those 12 guys, I can only have 11 on the field, but those 12 guys are always battling for those 11 spots. And so that would be Deshaun, who we call Douchey. That would be DeMarco. That would be Camilo.
I can hear you yelling those names from the stands on the other side.
Yeah, I probably sound like a crazy man over there.
No, it sounds perfectly fine.
River, who's a 10th grader for us, going to be a special talent. We have Daxon, we have Isaac, we have Camilo. If I didn't mention him, we have Fern, Zach Wickard, Clint, Nolan, Josh, and Adrian, our goalkeeper. And I think that's all 12. I apologize if I missed somebody, but it's those guys right there all contribute in some kind of way. There are no weak spots on that field.
Awesome. Good stuff. Looking forward to tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah.
If people wanted to help out y'all's team, obviously, hopefully you continue to, advance in the tournament. Expenses go up, stuff like that. What are some things people can do to help out, and how can they help out?
Yeah, I think they can, reach out to Arnold or reach out to myself, our booster club. They can get a hold of them. We have a Facebook page and an Instagram page where they can reach out to us and let us know that they want to help out. And we appreciate it and definitely need that because we don't get much help from, we get some help from Bay District schools, but not enough. I'll say that. And they've actually been great in the past. Last year, they helped pay for our buses, which was a huge. When we went down to state, which was a huge expense. So we're grateful for any and all help.
Yeah, awesome. Obviously, we've already kind of talked about it, but detail, tomorrow's big matchup at 7 p.m. against Booker T. Washington. You've played them multiple times, as you've already outlined for us, but just playing your game, doing what you need to do, and obviously some good students that have been out there quite a bit helping you guys out as well, which has been awesome.
Yeah, I think, again, I go back to being prepared. I've watched pretty much every game they've played. I can tell you who their players are. I can tell you their names. I can tell you how they play, what they want to do with the ball. And I've created a folder and a breakdown for all the players. I have certain matchups set. They know how those players play. They've seen videos. We've gone over it in practice. We've worked on PKs if it's come to that. Like, we've left no stone unturned.
That's awesome.
And, again, we just have to go out now and play the game. And we can't get in this whole rivalry thing.
Yeah. Don't make it bigger than it actually is.
It is. Yeah.
It's just a soccer game.
It's just a game. It's a game that these guys have played since they were young. And they're going to go out there and have fun. And at the end of the day, we win or we lose. We know we gave everything and we prepared the right way. And, we know in this region, if you don't show up and play a game, you could get beat by anybody.
Yep.
And so it's not going to bother us more if it's Booker T or if it's somebody else down the line, because, we know if we go out there and execute, we can beat any team that's going to be in our path. But we also know if we don't show up, we can lose to any team in our path. And so, I think we're just ready to go. We're excited to play. It's been a little bit. And so we just want to get out there and play the game. And, we know what we're capable of.
Absolutely.
We've beat them the past 2 years. I went on to win a state championship. So, you know, a lot of people would say, oh, the pressure's on you guys. We feel the opposite, you know. At some point, if it's going to be a rivalry, you've got to win one.
Yeah.
You know, not only win one, but then go on and win a state championship. They haven't done that yet. So we just keep focusing on winning. You know, there's the picture of Michael Phelps in the pool where it says winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. So we're not worried about them. We're going to do our thing, and it should be fun and exciting game.
Yep, no doubt. Speaking of fun and exciting, I don't know if it was you or the school or the boosters, whoever. If you show up tonight game and you're a student, and you're one of the first 40 students, you guys are doing something a little different for tonight's game. Tomorrow night's game. I apologize.
Yeah. Yes. You know, the boosters have kind of put that together with Coach Taylor. I've seen it online. Honestly, I can't even tell you what it is because I'm only worried what's happening between the lines.
Yep.
So I think there was either a shirt giveaway or they're giving away pizza for the first 40 students. So, yeah, that's about all I know about that.
The whole point is students come on out and watch some great soccer. And, anybody, if you've never been to an Arnold Boys Soccer game, you are missing out because it is competitive, it's exciting, it's fantastic. So I encourage everybody to come out to the game tomorrow night, 7 p.m. kickoff. Get there a little early. Arnold Marlins versus Booker T. Washington. I have no idea what their mascot is, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it's a Wildcat. Oh, by the way, our concession stand has been killing it this year. We have some ladies in there.
The Corner Kick Cafe.
Yeah, we have some ladies in there. Jasmina, who owns a few restaurants in town, her family does. Jasmine, Sandra, they're cooking up some really good food. A lot of people don't eat dinner, so when they go to the game, they can eat the food they cook.
I think the district championship, they had like jambalaya or something like that.
They're cooking something, always something.
Yep.
You know, it's
which is awesome as well. Again, get out and eat some food at there from the Corner Kick Cafe tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Arnold Marlins versus the Booker T. Washington, whatever they are. But it doesn't matter because I love that Michael Phelps quote: "Winners focus on winning, losers focus on winners."
Booker T. Washington was a wrestler back in the WCW age.
Of course you
remember that.
I remember that.
He was a tag team with
he was
some,
bald. Bald guy. Yeah, he wore like a leather vest.
That's right. That's right.
Black leather vest.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, a couple more things. I just want to give a shout out to the UA girls soccer team. We got a home game this afternoon against North Bay Haven, trying to stay undefeated on the season. Also trying to go for a three-peat championship as well. And then the boys basketball team, they're 2-1 after their win at Mara Brown on Tuesday. They'll be taking on Jinx at home as well. Jinx, one of the more powerhouse basketball teams in middle school here in Bay County. Before I let you guys go, I need a Super Bowl prediction. Jay, what do you got?
Oh, I'm going Seahawks 24, Patriots 21.
It's eerily close to what I did. I did 21-17. What about you, Coach?
Ooh.
Jay, you said 24-21?
Yep.
What was the score? Let's see if you guys remember. What was the score when they threw that pick?
I do not remember.
Whatever that score was.
That's what you're going with?
That's what I'm going with.
So you're going with the Pats?
Nope. I'm going opposite. I'm going
Seahawks in that.
Seahawks get them back, whatever that score is.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll let you guys know. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming in as always. Always a pleasure talking to you, especially about the great game of soccer. Looking forward to heading out to Gavlak Stadium tomorrow night with hopefully a massive crowd and some exciting stuff. So, again, appreciate your time and good luck against Booker T. Washington tomorrow night, and we will talk soon, I am sure. Jay, thank you as always.
Sir.
Good luck with your first event next week.
Thank you.
And again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Apple, Spotify, Audible, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts. We are there. You've been listening to the Inside Drive, episode 44. We'll be back on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Go Marlins.